Lads, welcome back to Fusion YGO. It is your boy Christian Havercardman bringing you another live duel commentary today. And today we have Dragon Link going up against Live Twin. This is going to be a pretty exciting matchup here. So we're going to see Dragon Link take it going first in game 1. Going to start off with the Eldlich Safer, immediately using it to get access to his plays here. It's going to be a little bit of a different build than what you're normally used to, but looks like we're going to be going for the White Dragon Wyvern Burster here to get started off with some things. I'm not entirely sure what's in the graveyard there, to be honest. It's a little bit hard to see. But I'm going to go ahead and banish that now, as it is a dark monster. Take some of that White Dragon Wyvern Burster, link it off immediately into our good old boy here. That's going to get us the Boot Sector launch in just a moment. Taking a second to search the extra deck here. But let me you guys know while we're waiting down in the comments which deck you think will come out on top in this matchup. I think both of these are pretty even in terms of power here, but there comes the Striker Dragon now going to start to the main deck for the Boot Sector launch. But I would really love to hear your guys' thoughts in the comments before you watch to the end of this video to see which deck you think will end up winning this one. And there's going to go the Black Dragon Collapse Serpent Search as well. Going to be able to use that as follow-up to get more extenders. There's just so much gas in Dragon Link still, even with all the hits it's had on the ban list, like Striker to 1, LP to 0, and even Hulk to 1 sometimes kind of hurts. So we're going to see the Collapse Serpent and the Safer go off into our Romulus here, which is going to allow us to go ahead and get another search. We're going to go for the Dragon Ravine to get it dumped from our deck. Not entirely sure which one we're going to go for, but I feel like it's probably going to be an Absa Router so that we can search ourselves a Rocket Dragon and see if we can go off from plays from there. Oh, and I do see we have a quick launch in hand, but there's going to go the World Legacy Guard Dragon, bringing back that Safer once again, just to have another dragon on field that we can use here. We have Link 4 worth of materials already, which is pretty good. We're already off to a good start. No tuners yet, though, so we don't have Borland Savage Dragon access quite yet, but we are going to work our way up there. So we're going to Link 2 with that Collapse Serpent and the Safer right now to go ahead and go into a Delindrous Dragon. Now we're going to activate the Dragon's Ravine so we can pitch a card, which is going to be, looks like a Chaos Dragon Levianeer that we're pitching from hand there. I'm not entirely sure. Kind of an interesting call. The rest of the hand must have just been gas. But there goes the Absa Router Dragon to the graveyard here. So now we can search for the Rocket Tracer. Pretty good choice. We have normal summoned already this turn, which is unfortunate. We've already used our Striker Dragon, so we can't just special summon that for free from the hand. But we'll see what we can do from here. I'm almost surprised he didn't just use the quick launch to go and get that from the deck. But there's going to go the quick launch touching down right now. And we're going to pull out a Magna Rocket Dragon for this one. I haven't seen that one used in a little while. It's a pretty interesting card. Usually better for going second if you plan on using its destruction effect. But otherwise, just another generic rocket monster. Kind of surprised it wasn't Rocket Recharger, but that's alright. So here's going to go the Boot Sector launch now. Okay, fair enough. So we can actually just special summon him from the hand of the Boot Sector launch. I don't know how, but I forgot we had that already. So there's going to go a Rocket Tracer out. He's kind of deciding on his plays here, deciding if he wants to Synchro right now or if he wants to use the pop on Rocket Tracer. We'll see what happens. So we're going to link... Ooh, is that a Link 5? Yes, we're going into the new Borrelguard Dragon. This guy is an absolute beast. If you guys haven't read him, he's basically an extra deck Ultimate Conductor Tyranno. So now we're going to use that Rocket Tracer plus another level 4 to be able to go into the Borland Savage, equipping that Delindrous Dragon to it as material or as an equip spell. So we have a Borland Savage, 2 negates, and a Borland Dragon that is just kind of a little bit of a pain to out, if we're being honest. It doesn't have the Book of Moon effect from Ultimate Conductor, but it does have some serious protection, cannot be destroyed by battle or card effects, and neither player can target it with monster effects. So that guy's going to be a little bit of a beast to get over with the 3,500 attack stat line, and overall, it's just a really strong card. So we're going to see Live Twin open up here with Secret Password, just check into the opponent to make sure that's okay. Going to go ahead and search our deck now for our Live Twin card to see what we can use to get started off here with some sweet plays. And looks like we're grabbing, I believe that's Sunny Snitch. Kind of hard to tell from this angle, but if I had to give my best guess, that's what I would wager it is. Alright, so setting that in the hand now. We're going to figure out where to go from here. Looks like we do have a Live Twin to get our plays started, which is awesome. We're just going to go ahead and activate that Sunny Snitch right now to go ahead and use it. And just kind of thinking over our plays here. Now we're going to go ahead and search on activation here to see if we can get some more extenders or possibly something else to play with here. Alright, looks like we're going for... Can't quite see what that is, in all honesty. We'll find out in just a moment. Okay, there we go. Looks like, I think that's Live Twin Home. Don't quote me on that though, but looks like we're going to get the Live Twins, Kisi Kill, and Leela combo card. So that way he has something as a little bit of backup. Okay. Not too bad of a start here for Live Twin. Haven't even gotten going with our gas here yet. We're still just looking to see what we can do here, getting some early searches out of the way, seeing if we can bait some negates before we even start our combo. That Borderload Savage holding on tight to its 2 negates, waiting for that normal summon to go ahead and hit it and stop the play early on. But if our Live Twin player has an extender, then it won't even matter. So let's see what we got going on here. Just kind of looking over the field here, glancing to see what else going on. Obviously, he noticing the Borderload Savage negate. Try to figure out Borderland Dragon. I'm pretty sure here that guy is, once again, like I said, just an absolute beast. So let's go and see. Just kind of thinking through our playline here. Actually, it looked like we did have 2 in hand. So we're going to go and start off with, is that the Leela? I always get the names backwards. But we're starting off with the Blue Girl here. And obviously go to try to special summon the other one from deck. Yep, I was right. That is the Live Twin Leela. Alright, so we're going to use that to go and get the Kisi Kill out, and going to attempt to use Kisi Kill, I believe, here. Oh, nope, just going to go straight into Link 2. Alright, that works. Oh, that's right, because you have to control no other monsters to activate that effect. I always forget about that part. So, going to go into the Link 2 here. Let's see, is he going to choose blue or pink? Let's figure out which one he decides to go with first here, because that does kind of change the way that the end of the combo goes here, but of course, he's also very susceptible to being negated at any point in time. Unless that Borderload Savage has already negated. Looks like it still has 2 on it, but I might just be seeing things. You guys let me know down in the comments if I'm just like absolutely stupid here, but looks like everything is still in order. Alright, so just he's debating right now. He's trying to figure out the combo here, make sure he knows which way to go. We're going to go and start off with the Kisi Kill and use its effect to revive the Lila from the grave. And then just immediately use those 2, I believe, to link off into... Oh, no, he's actually just going to summon... Looks like an extender here. I believe that's Kisi Kill. Oh, give me one second. Kisi Kill Frost. There we go. I'm pretty sure that's what he just summoned from hand there, which means he doesn't even have to worry about using the Kisi Kill Link monster. He can just go straight into the Lila Link monster without even having to worry about it. So he's already got both of those on board. He has easy setup for Sunny Snitch here. Or not Sunny Snitch, sorry. For Trouble Sunny. There we go. I always get those 2 backwards. I don't know why. So he's got easy setup for that. Plus, he'll still have a monster left over to do whatever he wants with. So, gonna get that back out. He's gonna be able to proc the Leela effect here. And then also be able to link 4 into this Trouble Sunny here. Which is gonna give him immediate setup for like everything he needs to. He's not gonna be able to walk over either the Borderload Savage or the Borderland, unfortunately. But looks like we're actually going to get Rocket Tracer back from the graveyard from Borland's effect here. Call into the judge to make sure everything's perfectly legal. And it looks like it is all good. Yeah, as a quick effect, you can target one effect monster on the field, one rocket monster in your graveyard. You can negate the effects of that monster on field and then revive that rocket monster that you targeted. So basically, he's just going to straight up negate the Trouble Sunny here to revive his Rocket Tracer, which is a pretty sweet combo. That means that if his Rocket Tracer doesn't get crashed over, he can just pop that Boot Sector launch before the end phase, get an extra body on field, and not even have to worry about the Dark Lock, which is just awesome. Alright, so it looks like Live Twin's going to follow it up here with another card. I'm trying to remember which one this is off the top of my head. I'm sorry, I'm not very well versed in Live Twin cards, as you can probably tell. I have seen the deck play, it's just like remembering the names. And there's going to go the Borderload Savage negate on that guy. Does not want that one to resolve. That is perfectly fair. Alright, yeah, he's just kind of trying to stop the turn before it goes any further here. So, in terms of Live Twin's position, they're not too good at one. They can attack over the Rocket Tracer for sure. I suppose Rocket Tracer could also chain its effect to it to just pop the Boot Sector launch or even pop itself to get that summon. Doesn't really matter which. But it looks like he's gonna walk over the Rocket Tracer. Not gonna even try to trigger the Rocket Tracer's effect. Totally fine. I guess he just wanted the negate more than anything, which is absolutely fair. So, now we're going to see what's going on here. So, of course, Trouble Sunny is still negated until the end of the turn, if I remember correctly. Oh, no, that is actually just a blanket negate. Like, that is just stuck there until he's off the field. So, that Trouble Sunny is basically just a 3300 vanilla body, which is pretty insane. So, that Borderland Dragon's going to attack to it. Once it passes back to Dragon Link here, he's not even going to risk trying to make any plays. So he's going to attack with both monsters with the Borderland because, once again, it can attack all of your opponent's monsters, which is super awesome. And then be able to get a direct attack with the Borderload Savage. kind of putting Live Twin into a very awkward position here. They're running out of resources pretty quickly. They're starting to lose a good amount of life points here. It's really not looking all too good for him. Like that Sunny Snitch isn't even putting in all that much work for him right now because they don't even have it live at the moment. So let's see how he chooses to follow it up here and how he can pick things up a little bit. Reading over his cards in the graveyard, see if they do anything here. And just kind of pondering about his plays as best he can here. So just checking out every little detail to see if there's a way he can recover from this. I'm honestly not entirely sure that he can. It really depends on what he has left in his hand. If he has another starter card, he can potentially go through combo again, but he still has to worry about the Boral End Dragon getting another negate on a new Trouble Sunny, but that's not going to be very good for him. I mean, especially considering that negate once again does not last until the end of the turn. Like that is a permanent negate, and you get a free body out of it. Boral End is honestly just insane. I do think it gave Dragon Link a lot of life, so that's really, really good. But looks like we're going to go ahead and activate Sunny Snitch here again. Be able to use it to search for our Live Twin monster. Going to go straight for the Lila again. Totally fair. Going to shuffle up here and have our opponent cut. Maybe. The opponent was unresponsive for a minute there. There we go. Awesome. Got that all cut and ready to go again. And let's see if this Live Twin player can get out to the races. He's still facing down 2 negates, which is so rough here. So gonna normal summon the Lila, try to activate it. He's gonna immediately get hit with the Boral End Dragon. That is very unfortunate. So that's gonna get negated on normal summon and summon out a Rocket Tracer. So that means there's still 1 negate left for him to get through, but if he can't even make it to a Link 2 monster, I don't even know if there's much hope for him at this point. That might honestly just be game over, but we'll see how this plays out here. Gonna set 2 and pass. Alright, those better be some pretty good back row and not just bluffs to get out of this. That is a very, very tough situation to be in. Okay, so Boral End Dragon's going to attack over the Lila, dealing some pretty good damage here. I honestly have no idea where life points are at, just because of the attack modulation of Borlo and all of this different stuff going on here. So Dragon Link player is going to reveal his hand and be like, yeah, I had this game, bro. Oh, there goes the Eldlich stuff. He had a Conquistador in the back row, but without Eldlich, it was not live. It was just another chunk blocker, which would not have been enough without Boral End on field. I mean, maybe if he'd waited until the Boral End Savage attacked, but it could have just negated it and gone for game. So looks like Dragon Link is going to take game 1 here. That honestly, you'd think the 2 negates wasn't all that bad considering what Dragon Link has done in the past, but against something like Live Twin that relies on 1-card combos, it absolutely makes sense that it would be able to dominate in this situation. Especially being able to go first and set up its board. Provided Live Twin can go first, I think it has a really good chance at being able to stop Dragon Link, at least be able to hold it back long enough that Live Twin can start to establish its resources and get its grind game going. That is kind of the thing about Live Twin, is it really needs to get set up first to be able to do anything. It does take a little bit of time and patience to get that advantage going, but once you have it going, honestly, it's so easy for it to overpower most decks. So once again, provided it has the chance to at least go through its plays once, it's usually off to the races and ready to go. So we're going to open up a secret password here again on Live Twin, taking the first of this time around. And we're going to go ahead and immediately search, I'm assuming probably for that Sunny Snitch again, which is also a very good card, provided you're able to get it set up and keep it live. I mean, just being able to zap your opponent for the 200 life points for every card and then gain 200 life points as well, it changes the balance of the game very quickly, a lot quicker than most people are ready for, especially with something like Dragon Link that is constantly activating card effects and is going to be getting burned from that a lot. So just resetting the life points there. Looks like we're going to activate that Sunny Snitch and go ahead and get our search now. Which is just so insane that this card is not only that life point zapper, but also searches on activation for a Live Twin monster. So we're going to grab the Kiss a Kill here, which it seems like a pretty good idea. It doesn't really matter which girl you start off with, honestly. It just depends on which Link monster you go into first, which I think is really cool about the deck. There's so much versatility, and honestly, it gives me kind of a very Prank Kidsy vibe, just without the whole fusion aspect to it. But I think Live Twin is actually a pretty solid deck, and in this specific scenario, having the Eldlich package matched up with it is just a really good combo, allowing it to just amass an insane amount of advantage over other decks. So we're going to see Kiss a Kill come down, summon the Lila, and be able to link those 2 off. Let's see for which one. And if you guys actually want to see this Live Twin Eldlich deck profile, it is live on the channel. I'll have a card to it in the up in the right corner there for you to go check out if you want to see that. Totally awesome deck profile. It performs a lot better than you would expect, in all honesty. So looks like we're going to go into the Kill as our first Link monster, especially bringing back the Lila. And I believe that is Live Twin Home there that we're activating to get some more stuff in play here. I think he's going to try to go for the same play he did last time, getting the extra monster on board paired with the Trouble Sunny, which is super awesome. So yep, that was definitely Live Twin Home. So he's discarding Special Summon a Kill or a Lila from his deck, and then for the rest of the turn after this card resolves, so you cannot Special Summon from the extra deck except Evil Twin monsters, which is totally fine. So it looks like we're going to get the Kill Frost right there again, being able to get us into another Link 2, revive from the graveyard again, and then go into the Trouble Sunny. Basically the same play as last time here. Once again, just giving us extra resources established on the field before having to go into our Trouble Sunny, which is super, super sweet. So there's going to come the Lila Link monster out here. We're going to be able to use that now to revive. There it goes. Okay, which one are we going to go for? We're going to go for the Vanilla, we're going to go for the Frost here. Alright, kind of taking a second to decide here, looking over his options. He's going to go for the original. Perfect. I think that totally makes sense. Not entirely sure why an attack position. I don't know if that's like mandatory for the card, but it just feels like kind of the wrong decision going first, especially when he knows the Borderland Dragon is in his opponent's deck here. But you know what? I won't judge. I will let him do him because it's just how he wants to roll with it. Maybe he'll go into something else, but no, looks like there's going to go the Trouble Sunny. I mean, if it works and it's there, it's a worthy enough choice, I think. I don't think there's any reason to do anything different in this situation, in all honesty. So, totally fine. Alright, we're just going to set one backer on pass, which means we don't have the full Eldlich engine online just yet, but that could very well be a Scarlet Sanguine to get the Eldlich on field at least. So it looks like Dragon Link's going to start off with the Magna Rocket Dragon and be able to chain Absol Dragon to special summon itself. There's going to go the Sunny Snitch already in action, putting in some work for a Live Twin player here, which is super awesome. But this does mean, though, the Dragon Link player basically has full combo. He's going to be able to go to Striker here to get the Boot Sector launch. And then as soon as he links off that Absol Dragon, he'll probably be able to go Striker Dragon and Absol to go into a Romulus to get Dragon Ravine and also search a Rocket Monster, which having that Boot Sector launch in hand means that he is going to have a free special summon there. But looks like our Live Twin player is going to chain the Trouble Sunny here, attempting to possibly get a pop and a... Oh, he's going to activate Torrential Tribute in response as well. So that means at the end of the chain, how that's going to resolve, Torrential Tribute's going to wipe the field. He's going to be able to summon both of his Link monsters at the end of it after Torrential has resolved, meaning the Dragon Link player is effectively going to be losing a lot of resources here. He unfortunately does still get Boot Sector launch, and he'll get the Absol search. On resolution of the chain anyways, that'll be on a separate chain, but of course losing life points along the way. Live Twin is going to be able to draw one. They could have popped one, but there's nothing on the field left to pop now, unfortunately. So I think that was I feel like that was the correct play, but at the same time I feel like you could have waited till the Boot Sector was on the field just to maximize your card advantage there, because if you waited till he activated Boot Sector and then chained your stuff in response to that, then maybe, but at the same time, I can't really complain too much. I think it's totally fair. Especially, ooh, no, this is actually kind of a rough situation here. So we're banishing the Absol to go and summon out a White Dragon Wyvern Burster here, which means that with that Boot Sector launch, he still has full combo here. Oh, and he has a World Legacy Guard Dragon. This is absolutely busted, guys. So we're going to go and see that come out. That's immediately going to go into a Romulus. I am like more than 100% certain that's what that's going to be here, which means not only we're going to get a search off from Romulus, we're going to get that White Dragon Wyvern version to get the Black Dragon Collapse Serpent out from our deck as well, giving us even more gas. Oh, that's actually not a Romulus. Did we go into Quad Burrow there? I can't even tell, but that is indeed not a Romulus. Okay, very, very unexpected. So there's going to come the Black Dragon Collapse Serpent here. Totally fair. So let's see where this goes from here. We do still have a move with the World Legacy Guard Dragon if we need it, but it's not really as relevant now without the entire LP line. I mean, you can still use it for Pisty, but not at all as relevant. So we're going to go ahead and pop one of the Link monsters here. That's fair enough. And it looks like we're going to get our Rocket Tracer and our Magna Rocket off of... What did that come out? Oh, that must have been a Quad Burrow then. And he just... Okay. I understand what happened here. He's going to be able to summon the Black Dragon Collapse Serpent now by banishing the White Dragon. Kind of unfortunate he doesn't have Chaos Space to get a little more advantage out of that, but it is what it is. Alright, let's see what his play is here now. He's got Link 5 worth of material, and I believe he's still able to make it with the Quad Burrow. There goes the Boot Sector launch. Does he still have more in hand? Or does he just need a target to pop for that Rocket Tracer? Oh, and he had a rocket recharger too. I didn't even notice that. Oh wow. Yeah, he is all over the place with these plays here. That is insane. Let's see where this is gonna lead him next here. Okay, just double checking quad board really quick. Yeah, you cannot switch to a Link 2 or lower monsters for the extra deck for the rest of this turn. But he can still go into a Link 5. Oh, he's gonna go for the triple burst here using that rocket recharger. Let's see where this leads to. Okay, so he's going for the Link 5. Alrighty, let's see here. Let's see it happen. There's the Link 5, which means he's probably going to use that Rocket Tracer effect now to pop that Boot Sector launch and go into his Borreload Savage Dragon. That makes sense why he would set up the... Oh, he's going to pop the Guard Dragon. That makes sense too. But that'll get him Silver Rocket from the deck, and this means that he has full access to the Borreload Savage Dragon, which will get him 3 negates this time with that triple burst instead of just 2 that he had before. So he's actually setting up an even better board through Live Twin's plays here. This is really not looking good for the Live Twin player. He's down to just a Lila Link monster and a Sunny Snitch, which unfortunately isn't fully operating because he doesn't have everything he needs on board. All right, here's going to go the Borreload Savage, touching down here, getting that triple burst from the graveyard. Once again, giving him 3 negates and even more attack than before. So we're going to see the Borreload go and crash over that Lila there and then attack directly with Borreload Savage for a whole bunch of damage. Once again, I don't know exact calculations here, but this is a really bad position for Live Twin to be in. Almost the exact same one they were in last game. Oh, and there's still one monster left to attack. Oh, no. Live Twin has to be really low here. I mean, they did get Sunny Stitch for a little while, so that probably did help him. Only 1 card. Oh, 2 cards in a dream. Let's see what Live Twin can come up with here. This might be a very, very sticky situation for them. Let's see if they can make it through this. I'm pretty sure that would have been game, though, had they not had that last Link monster on there. So kudos to them for at least staying alive. That's pretty good. Okay, let's see here. So there is going to go, I think, a Live Twin home. Yep, pitching the Conquistador. Borreload Savage is going to negate because it's the last card in hand. And I think that's going to be it for Live Twin. They don't really have any follow-up plays at this point in time. So Dragon Link is going to take this one with a quick and easy 2-0. Yep, Judge just explaining there that with the Live Twin Sunny Stitch there, that's only when it's activated that you can get the search. And I think it was a life point issue activating the Borreload Savage, but looks like that is going to be game. Once again, Dragon Link taking this one as a pretty quick 2-0. Honestly, the deck is still impressive even with all the hits it's faced on the ban list. So guys, let me know down in the comments if your predictions on what deck you thought was going to win was correct. I hope you enjoyed this live duel today. If you did, be sure to let us know down there as well. And also make sure you hit that like and subscribe button so you guys can get more of these in the future. We're going to work on doing more live duels because honestly, being able to do commentary over this, all of us learning and evolving as players and being able to show you guys how to learn and evolve as players, maybe making up different plays and just learning where certain mistakes or choke points are for certain strategies might be able to help you out in the long run. So with that being said, we'll catch you guys all in the next one. Thank you so much for tuning in today and good fun. Have luck.